Hey everybody, this is my rendition, I guess you could say, of "It's a Wonderful Life." So everybody knows the movie. I mean, I hope everybody knows the movie because to me, it's honestly, one of the best, most caring movies ever made. And I'm not just talking about Christmas, but I'm talking about like life lessons. We got George Bailey, who you see from a child all the way to an adult, always caring about other people more than himself. And you feel for him because he gives up so much. But as you see through the whole movie, it's like he doesn't care about the things he gives up because to him these are the right things that he's doing. He's helping people. He saved his brother from drowning in the ice with the freezing water. He lost his hearing over it. He saved people from going to a crooked guy like it's my mind is escaping me, but you guys know the movie. So it's all about for George. It's all about caring about other people, all about what he can do to help other people. And when I was a young um, boy, I used to watch that movie over and over. Who am I kidding? I still do. But it amazes me that in the end, the town comes together and obviously helps George. But it's the point I'm trying to make is this is how I wanted to live my life as a young man. I wanted to give to people. I wanted to help people who weren't as fortunate. I worked in homeless shelters during holidays when I was younger. I'm When I go to a store and I see somebody who either their card declined or their food stamp card didn't have enough to cover, I'm the one that always like steps up and does something. And I'm not patting myself on the back, but I am saying that I wish there was more people in the world like that, and I'm sure there's a ton. But when I go see especially like the clerks and stuff that I have, a lot of them just don't have hearts. So someone came up $2 short. It's like take $2 out of your pocket, pay for this person. Like really, like I've always lived by helping others before helping myself, and it's a lot of influence because of honestly George Bailey. And you know, I don't want to be that Mr. Potter. I figured out his name by the way. And how George's father uh, it reminds me a lot of my father. My father was the same. He wanted to give to people. He wanted to help people, and sometimes he felt like that was his mission in life. So George Bailey and my dad were a lot of influences on how I still live my life. Uh, Even at like for Christmas time, I don't want gifts. When people ask me like, what do you want? What do you want? And I'm like, I don't know. Like so sometimes I'll just joke. I don't know. Just give me a couple bucks and I'll go buy my own thing. If they can, they can. I don't. If they don't, it's not a big deal to me. But like, it's it's sad because this whole world now, and I'm not going to get into the whole left, right, wrong, wrong, whatever, whatever. I'm just going to get into the fact that there's not enough people that come together anymore. And I wish if I had, if someone forced me to come out and say, what do you want for Christmas? I want unity. That's what I want. I'm not someone that is big on, I don't know, like jewelry. I'm not cars. I'm not into material stuff. I just want us to have peace, harmony. Is that too much to ask for? I feel like sometimes in this world it is, but I can always keep hoping. It's the most powerful word. We all can hope. So, as we approach Christmas, I'm keeping my eyes open. I'm keeping my eyes open for someone that really needs some Christmas spirit or Christmas joy, something to smile about. I'm just a regular guy, but if I can open my ears and help you by listening to maybe you don't have enough money for your kids to get a Christmas present. It's you. You are the gift for your kids. And I know that doesn't, kids don't understand sometimes. They don't understand like how great we have it to have a roof over our head or maybe some food in our belly. But providing for someone is the greatest gift. And I think we've lost that over the years. Christmas has become more and more and more commercialized. Oh, we have to get that toy of the year, and we have to be backstab people to get it. It's me. I was happy. I'm going to tell you a funny story, actually. It's funny now just because of the circumstances, but back then it used to like touch me, and my my godmother, bless her soul, I'm not going to go into details, but she just had some issues that always affected her judgment or like what to buy somebody for Christmas. And every year we used to go around the Christmas tree, and she'd always have it sent. And I will say one thing about my godmother: she has never ever, in all the years that I've been alive, ever forgot a holiday. Always sending a card. But for Christmas, it was different, because she sent a present along with it. And one year, I was probably about 14, 15 years old, and she bought me, skis. And when I say skis, they weren't for adults. They were like, because she had a hard time recollecting how old I was. And they were skis for like a child, like maybe 6 to 8, 9 years old, maybe. And you know what, though? Sometimes people would laugh. But, now I look back at it, she still had the heart to send something. She sent something out of her love for me. And I can't fault her for that because, she was going through a lot back then. But to this day, my godmother has never forgotten a holiday. Ever. Because we don't live near each other. And every year I can always count on her being first for whatever holiday is coming up. Always. And although I'm not much of a card guy, when people's birthdays come around, when people's anniversary or whatever it is, I try to give that same sentiment about never forgetting or trying to never forget, because I'm not as awesome as that. Like her mindset, even though it had a lot on her mind, she still could just like that and just come up with a card and address it to me. That's love. So what I'm asking you guys today is, as we get closer to Christmas, and I know some of you probably last minute shoppers, you're still getting a few people's gifts. I understand. But if there's anything you can do, if someone in line at the supermarket before you is short a couple bucks, help them. If you can, help them. If you see someone, one of your friends, distraught because they couldn't get their kids all the gifts, listen to them. Reach out. Now, I get one paycheck before the holidays. And I decided, I don't make a lot of money, but I decided to come up with a gift to a favorite charity of mine. I'm gonna donate it to one of these suicide and depression. Because I've talked about this many times on other videos. I think it's one of the most overlooked, under talked about topics there is. And there's so many people out there, especially during these times of years, that are down, depressed, they miss a loved one, or whatever they may be, like I said, where they can't afford a gift for their kid, or they can't see their family, or whatever it may be. But I'm giving something back because I've been there. I've been that person who lost all hope at one point in life, who tried to end it all a couple times in life, who still carries depression, but I can manage it better now. So this Christmas, probably got to do it right on Christmas Eve. Donate something. Try to figure out my bills, how much can I afford. I'm going to send that to suicide and depression. That's going to be my Christmas gift to someone who needs it. It'd be cool out there if anybody, even if it's $5-10, think of a charity that is near and dear to your heart. Donate it. Give back. It's a Wonderful Life, maybe just a movie. But to me, I'm trying to help someone every single day, so that every day it's a wonderful life for someone else. Because giving is the greatest gift you can give, bar none. It's not what you receive, it's what you can give in life. On that note, everyone have a Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Much love to you guys. Much love.